Well, the Prime Minister, our conference has the theme of game change, new environment, and you obviously are changing the way things are done in Malaysia. I was just wondering what changes you are making and what changes you see coming to enable Malaysia to better compete. You have a very receptive audience. They're looking for places in which to take advantage of new opportunities opening up.
Well, thank you, Steve. I believe that having to change is not an option. It's something that we need to do and we have to do, because the external environment, which has been very benign in terms of creating the markets for Malaysian products, especially in the manufacturing sector. Now that external environment, particularly the consumers in America, are not consuming as much as they used to. And we realize that if we continue on the same path without making some fundamental changes, one is that we're not able to deal with a new external environment. Secondly, there are some what we call structural weaknesses in the Malaysian economy, which were not that evident when the external environment was positive. It is when there is a severe downturn, we suddenly realize, look, hang on, we're doing well, but there is this danger that we could be stuck in what we call the middle or upper middle income trap. And we realize that we do need to, therefore, look at the structural changes that we have to do in Malaysia so that we can propel Malaysia on the right trajectory to become not only a developed country, but a high-income model. I stress high income because I believe that wages are too low in Malaysia. We are in a low wage and somewhat low productivity, kind of a middle income or high income trap, which we have to do something so that we can propel Malaysia to become a developed nation and a high income nation. And bearing in mind, of course, when I talk about the external environment, it's more competitive than ever before. There are new players emerging. There's some who have improved by leaps and bounds, but there are also new players emerging that are giving us a good run for our money. So bearing in mind all these things, we do need to change. But having said that, what do we do then? So we're looking at, first of all, improving our competitive position vis-à-vis the external economy. We want Malaysia to be seen on the radar screen, so to speak. And we have embarked on some bold reforms like liberalization of the services sector. 27 services sector have been liberalized. We have liberalized the financial sector. We have looked at some of the FIC, Foreign Investment Committee guidelines, which for all intents and purposes have been removed. So with this new kind of reforms and greater liberalization, I believe people are more excited about Malaysia now in terms of investment possibilities. Internally, we are trying to transform the government. When I took over in early April, I started with the national tagline, which is One Malaysia, People First, Performance Now. That is the first part. The second part is how do we then change the government? Then we came up with this idea of having the national key results area and the national key performance indicators. This is quite revolutionary, Steve, not in a sense that it's new. The concept is not new. It's been applied in business corporations. But I believe this is the first time that any government in the world has embarked on this NKRA and KPI methodology on such a comprehensive and all-encompassing manner, which we are trying to do now. So that is the second part of our national strategy, if you like. And the ultimate end game, if you like, would be to transform Malaysia. That is the end game. And where do we go? What direction do we take? That is for us to become a developed nation and high-income nation by the year 2020.